more uplifted, lifted. I've never been so encouraged, encouraged. I've never been more uplifted, uplifted. I've never been so encouraged, inspired. Never been more uplifted, uplifted. Never been more encouraged, encouraged. Never been more.
Good evening and welcome to Encouraging Words with Apostle Hilda. I hope you have been enjoying the broadcast on our series for the month of March. Don't quit. And today we're going to talk about don't stop. Keep believing because God is still sending help our way. You know, we're going to jump right into the broadcast with an encouraging word to uplift you and inspire you. You know, sometimes in our life, we feel like it's difficult to understand and it's hard to believe that nothing has changed in our life. But this have never stopped God from answering our prayers. God is still in the miracle working business and he is ready to meet our need. So we're going to talk about blind bottom-maters today. Don't stop, keep believing. In the book of Mark, Mark chapter 10, verse 46, it reads, Now they came to Jericho, and as he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. Once again, he's begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Well, I want you to know some of us may be at that place where we are crying out, Jesus, have mercy on me. It is a great way to get God's attention, his son's attention, because especially if you cry out by faith. And he cried out and he says, have mercy on me. See, you cannot allow anyone to stop you from receiving your blessing. So many people are saying, oh, you should be quiet. But no, you should cry out and say, Lord, have mercy on me. And verse 48 of Mark chapter 10 said, and then many want him to be quiet. But he cried out the more, Son of David, have mercy on me. You cannot allow anyone to stop you from receiving what God has for you. So Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. Oh, that is awesome. Then they said to the blind man, saying to him, be of good cheer, rise, he is calling you. Well, blind Bartimaeus got God's attention. He got Jesus' attention. He moved because Jesus said, have him to come. See, God is saying to us today, wherever you're at, don't allow anyone to stand in your way and block you from the blessing that he has for you. Yeah, sometimes you got to push through the crowd like the widow woman. Sometimes you got to stand in faith. Sometimes you got to cry out. You got to shout out. You got to do whatever it needs to be done to get God's attention. And this is what happened. And they cried and they said to the blind man, be of good cheer. Rise, he's calling you. And verse 50 said, and he threw aside his garment. He rose and came to Jesus. And the blind man got rid of the old to receive the new. Let me tell you something. Sometimes all we need to do is get rid of that old thing, yes, that hinders us from receiving the new thing that God has for us. You got to get rid of the old. So he took off his old garment. He says, because I'm not going to no longer need this. I'm trusting God for my sight. Verse 51 says, and so Jesus answered and said to him, what do you want me to do for you? God is asking you right now, at this moment, at this time, at this hour, right here at this second. What do you want me to do for you? Jesus is still asking this question today. What do you want me to do for you? Because I can do it. And the blind man said, Rabbon, that I might receive my sight. You got to know what you need from God. You got to be prepared to know what you need from God when he asks you that question. What do you need me to do? So many of us, we think we know, but we're not sure. But when that question comes to you, you should know what you need God to do. And he said, I need my sight. And verse 52 said, and Jesus said to him, go your way. Your faith, once again, someone's faith. It's all about the faith. My brothers and my sisters, it's about the faith. It said, go your way. Your faith has made you well. And immediately he received his sight and he followed Jesus on the road. Now, if you keep believing by faith, you will get the results you have been waiting for. I want you to be encouraged. Don't stop. Keep believing because your faith, yes, your faith, it's all about the faith, is going to get you the answer that you need. So be encouraged, be uplifted, and be inspired. This is encouraging word with Apostle Hilda. I want you to be blessed and continue to watch the broadcast. You can follow me on my social media page at Facebook, Uplift Outreach Ministry. You can follow us at YouTube at Keeping You Lifted and Instagram at Keeping You Lifted. Now, this broadcast for the whole month of March is Don't Quit. So whatever you're going through, don't quit because God will meet your every need. Be blessed and enjoy the rest of your night. I love you.